Off the bus earlier on, a sharp-dressed and very confident group. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with Detroit, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. The post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Fultz in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Then it's Green. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Lively in at the 4. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Now, here's Wagner. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact and the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the evening. So Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes, creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
Irving misses. Wagner outside. Rebounded by Gafford. He shoots again, and Wagner lays it in. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
Wagner showing some grit and fight on the offensive boards, using his height and muscle to track down the miss.
Gafford with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Outside Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. On the money from 12 feet away.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here's Fultz. He had 15 points last outing. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Stolen by Carter. On the wing, Isaac. Covered by Irving.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
And Wagner drives in, and Lively pulls it down. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to Sacramento. And it's Irving missing. Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Doncic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Gafford throws it down.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Here's Suggs. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. And the rejection by Gafford. Passes it to Doncic. Irving looking for an opening. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Clock at 6. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Suns.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lets a floater go, and Doncic hits it to go.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. They trail by 1. Wagner outside. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
The defense was there, but the concentration and focus from Wagner also there. Really good poise.
Outside Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
And he makes the first. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Doncic. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. Gafford against Carter. Now, here's Doncic. D right on him. Over Suggs. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul. Fultz, the pass to Suggs. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Screen by Gafford. The pass to Lively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 9 points for Kyrie Irving. The Magic have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Now here's Fultz. 5 points in the game. Now Green pulls up on the wing, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Mavericks trail by 4. On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Lively. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Gafford's got his second basket of the night.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Wagner kicks to Fultz. Pass to Suggs. And here is Isaac. On the 3 off target. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Gafford, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Here's a look at some of the stats for Paolo Banchero.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Passes it to Wagner. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Takes the 3. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Irving, and he drives in. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Orlando leading. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on Green. Over in the corner, Isaac. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
The Magic have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Fultz. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Jones comes in for Josh Green. Hardaway is subbed in for Irving. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Fultz. Here's Lively. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 8. And the pass to Anthony. Another miss by Orlando. Mavericks leading by 3. And stolen by Harris. Doncic with the steal. And here is Washington. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And here's Harris from the arc. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Hardaway. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jones. Doncic passes to Washington. Dallas moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots. And it's Doncic missing. The Magic trail by 3.
And Clark, much like his pops, Cole Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
He misses the free throw. Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
The Magic trail by 4. Fultz with the ball. He's got 8. Here's Harris. Great D that time from Powell.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Count it.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Fultz against Doncic. Harris outside. Back to Fultz. Doncic with the steal. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Here's Banchero after Luka Doncic's bucket, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Let's take a look at Dallas. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
You know, right now, Dallas, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 8-point game. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Now, here's Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. On the wing, Harris. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas leading by 5. And it's Exum in the corner. Down low, deflects the pass. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Doncic outside. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 8 points.
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Dallas leading by 7. They've got Exum. P.J. Washington is out there with Jones. Then there's Irving. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. A shot by Anthony, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Exum. Nothing on the board. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Banchero. 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here is Harris. And Jones sends it back. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Irving against Anthony. And that one's good, Irving. And it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Wagner. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He has this in him now. Wagner can be a volume scorer when he's a focal point of the offense.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Exum passes to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Harris, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Washington. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Banchero. Mavericks with the rebound. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Irving. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Magic trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wagner from long range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Exum. Scoreless thus far. Washington sets the pick for Exum. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Irving against Anthony. Wagner outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket. What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Harris. Both free throws good from Wagner. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season. Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Banchero. 9 points last game out. And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Now, here's Irving. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
So both teams changing it up here. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
You take a look at Gafford. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year, it seems, we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Now here is Hardaway. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Irving. It's up a 3. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Hardaway. They set the pick. Here's Anthony. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Anthony's got 6.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Irving against Anthony. The three. Irving can't hit.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Wagner's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic. Anthony against Irving. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Three-pointer, and they get it back.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Lively's shot is off. The Magic trail by 8. Outside Anthony. Suggs in the corner. All sorts of time. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway finds Washington. And here's Jones. Dallas moving it around. Irving against Anthony. Shot clock at 3. And here's Washington outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now here's Irving. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Josh Green comes in for Jones. And Doncic is subbed in for Irving. And the Magic making a change here as well. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Anthony. Doncic against Fultz. Wagner outside. Green with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 8. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To end the cold streak, and no good. Trying to use the glass. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Wagner. Green with the block. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything. Should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Josh Green. And the Mavericks call time here. Dallas making a switch here. Green's checked in. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Magic. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Gafford finds Green. Here's Doncic. To the inside. Gafford. He gets that one. Gafford's got 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Wagner following the score by Dallas. Carter with the screen. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Carter pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's deflected. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Banchero's checked in. Now Irving. 23 points in the game. Irving double teams. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Fultz following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Banchero, a screen on Irving. Banchero outside. A floater. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Agile little shot that time by Banchero, arcing it up and in. Beautifully done.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. The shot's good from Irving.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Banchero following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Isaac kicks to Banchero. Isaac a screen. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Mavericks leading by 14. .157 left to play here in the half. Doncic passes to Gafford. That one good for 2. Gafford's got 10 points in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Over in the corner, Isaac. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Doncic. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And that one's good, Irving.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Carter with a screen on Irving. With the drive. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Isaac's got his second basket of the night. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Spins. And it's sent back by Isaac. Doncic comes with the double team. And it's Wagner missing. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Orlando has possession. Following the score by Dallas.
Yeah, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And 74%, you know, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And it's Green missing. Here's Suggs. Another miss by Orlando. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm and we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
You can tell this selection process is going to be a little bit heated. Each guy is a show stealer, fighting for the spotlight. Some good players are going to be left out of the contest. I can tell you that.
You know what, Jack? It happens every year.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
I mean, what more can we say about the skill of Kyrie Irving? He's just so smooth with the ball in his hand. He makes scoring appear effortless.
It's been one of those nights for Kyrie, making the difficult plays look easy. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so in the game for the Magic, backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. The post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. The Magic trail by 19. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Doncic feeling it out. They kick it out to Green. Here's Lively. Just 5 to shoot. Isaac passes to Suggs. Takes it inside, and Suggs throws it down.
I'll tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Now, here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Green. Knocks it loose. Here's Wagner. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Isaac right side. Here's Wagner. Connects in the foul line jumper. Wagner's got 21 in the game.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
And it's sent back by Isaac. Irving against Fultz. A 3-ball. Irving can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 15. Carter dishes to Fultz. Isaac outside. Carter outside. There's the pass to Wagner. Suggs in the corner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Doncic outside. The kick out to Irving. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 34.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Fultz against Irving. Wagner outside. Carter left side. 4 on the clock. High arcing shot. And the rejection by Gafford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Mavericks call time here.
Fifth in steals. And they're also pretty solid in terms of offensive rebounding. Top 10 in the league in that category. A lot of hustle from that group.
And their defense is one of their best weapons for sure. As you said, ranking second in points scored off turnovers. They're not a team that sits back. They attack. Dallas leading by 17. And here's Irving. He's got 34. Doncic left side. Over to the wing. Wagner against Gafford. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
The Magic again can't hit.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The Magic trail by 19. Here's Isaac to the paint to end the run. That one drops for him. 10 points for Jalen Suggs.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Screen by Gafford. Pass to Green. From the wing. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Fultz, the pass to Suggs. Back to Fultz. And the rejection by Gafford. Down low. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Suggs. And the rejection by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 19. To the middle. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Isaac. Pass to Wagner. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Suggs passes to Wagner. That's tipped. Here's Irving. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Dallas.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Now, here's Suggs. Defense is right there. Isaac. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And he's good on the three ball.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now, here's Suggs. 10 points for him. Can they get it? And it's Banchero missing. For Dallas, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. They get it back. And they'll get another chance. The kick out to Irving. Off target from three-point range.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Fultz. 11 points in the game. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight. Doncic with it. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Carter finds Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. Here's Green. Got it from 16 feet. Green's got 9 points.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Fultz against Irving. Passes to Banchero. Crafty move. And finished off by Banchero.
My goodness. The tomahawk one-hand slam.
Oh, shows you how much strength he has.
And we're not talking about soft D. There was a lot of resistance there.
Here's Green. After the Magic pick up 2. On the wing, Doncic. 12 points for him. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Excellent finish that time inside by Doncic. He's highly skilled. I mean, that's obvious. What's not so obvious is how big he is. This guy looks me eye to eye.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. The Mavericks, number 1.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Here's Fultz. He's got 11. Banchero, a screen on Doncic. And the shot goes in from Fultz. He's got 13.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Mavericks leading by 21. Doncic outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Anthony's checked in for Carter. Now here's Fultz. He's got 13. Banchero outside. Anthony on the wing. Beyond the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Suggs.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Now here's Green after Jonathan Isaac's miss. Hardaway kicks to Jones. Back to Hardaway. Washington with the screen on Fultz. Hardaway for three. Isaac with some nice D. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 15.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Doncic against Fultz. Doncic passes to Washington. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Now here's Fultz. He's got 15. Banchero a screen on Doncic. Fultz against Jones. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Anthony's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
Fultz against Doncic. Jones, no one around him. Drops in the tray. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Fultz, the pass to Banchero.
And, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. The first free throw is good. Exum, he's checked in for Green. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. And so Fultz nails them both.
And, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
And there's the pass to Exum. Back to Doncic. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Wagner against Hardaway. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Buries it from three-point range. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero is special.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Derek Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Irving. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Fultz, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Irving passes to Washington. Kicks it to Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway finds Jones. Goes back up. Lively, that's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Wagner to the middle. Here's Wagner. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fultz against Irving. Dishes to Hardaway. Shot from 12. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Anthony, no one around. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's on the defense. You got to guard Anthony from the corner.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Anthony against Hardaway. He kicks it to Jones. Washington sets the pick for Jones. Shoots over Wagner. Jones, no luck. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Harris is checked in for the Magic. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And the free throw, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Harris, and he lays it straight in.
Harris, a decent ball handler, continues to work at improving that part of his game.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Moving against Anthony. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Banchero. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
And he sinks the second. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Love seeing Banchero play with that kind of force. making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with it.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
Here in the second half, they have definitely made free throw making look easy.
Both free throws, good from Banchero.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Irving passes to Washington. The dish to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Irving for 2. Dallas again missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Now, here is Irving.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And he makes both free throws.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Now here's Anthony. And it's Banchero top the key. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. A three-pointer, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Banchero. Jalen Suggs comes in for Harris. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Anthony. Now here's Irving. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios. You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Up top, Wagner. To the inside, Carter. Back to Wagner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Fultz. Wagner, right side, over Green. And that one's good, Wagner. And it's now 23 points for Franz Wagner. Here's Irving. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. And he lobs it up. Gafford misses. The Magic trail by 21. Isaac finds Wagner. Back to Isaac. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And Green slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Fultz the pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Green. And Wagner drives in.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Mavericks leading by 21. Outside Hardaway. Gafford misses. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fultz has got 20 points.
Boy, it's so good to see how under control Fultz is. I mean, even when the defense is trying to rattle him, shake him up, distract him, it doesn't bother that sweet jumper.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Gafford. To the wing right side. Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 44.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. The Magic trail by 20. Now Fultz. Wagner outside. And Carter has it in the corner. Back to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Dallas. Left side Irving. Count the basket. Irving's got 46 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Carter with the screen. Over in the corner, Isaac. Over Kleba. Another miss by Orlando. Mavericks leading by 22. Doncic kicks to Irving. Over Fultz. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. 48 points for Kyrie Irving. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Doncic left side. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
No good on the free throw.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And the second free throw, good. Magic have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Suggs passes to Wagner. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Putting himself on the line to get to the line. Wagner goes right into the defense there, forcing that contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wagner. Mavericks leading by 21. Doncic outside. Kleba sets the screen for Doncic. And Kleba slams it in.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Magic shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Fultz. The pass to Suggs. Isaac with the ball. Wagner on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. And Wagner drives in. Isaac kicks to Wagner. Count that one. Wagner's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And so here's Orlando. And here's Fultz. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
4 on the shot clock. Gafford sets the pick for Hardaway. No good from outside. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here's Wagner. And he drops it in from the low post. And that's 31 points for Franz Wagner.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Mavericks leading by 21. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Wagner. And it comes off the front of the rim. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. A three-pointer is right on target. Fultz has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Orlando. .129 left to play here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And that's going to do it for the season series between these two teams. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution, and that's why they'll finish up 2-0 against the Magic.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Washington's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Jones comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Dante Exum in for Kyrie Irving. All free throws good from Doncic. Orlando's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Anthony. Mavericks making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Wagner's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Suggs in for Gary Harris. So Anthony nails both of them. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. Washington with it. Defended now by Wagner. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Hardy. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Anthony after the Mavericks pick up 3. It's good.
Putting his agility to work. Anthony beats the contact there.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Exum deciding where to go with it. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally, just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.